Welcome back to the Wired Show, everybody. If you're new here, hi, I'm Diana. I am the host, and my co-host Samir will be joining in a half hour. And this is our Wired Show. We pretty much talk about honestly anything trending in the news, our lives, anything social media wise, anything that we want to talk about, TV shows we watch, honestly, anything. I was told that I was too quiet in like a couple of my last shows, so I'm gonna try to be a bit louder. It's also like 10 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know. Hopefully, I'm loud enough. I don't know. I'm trying to make myself sound loud enough. But yeah, interesting week. I saw a bunch of movies this week. I talked about it with Samara a little bit, so you'll hear a repeat of it. Apologies for that. But I did see a couple movies this week. I saw the Little Mermaid movie, which, oh my god, I am in love with Beautiful. If you didn't know, Ariel was my favorite Disney princess growing up. I had Ariel everything. Pretty sure I had an Ariel jewelry box at one point. I had Ariel pajamas. I went as Ariel for Halloween, I believe, and I was probably like 6 or 7. I had Ariel jewelry, Ariel bags, Ariel towels, Ariel pretty much everything. So getting to see a live action movie of one of my favorite Disney princesses it brought me back to my childhood. And it was beyond amazing. Everything about it was good, except for Flounder. I don't know what they did to Flounder. And I saw other people talk about it, but they made Flounder look completely dumb. I don't know what the problem was. I guess they tried to make everything look more real life, but Flounder was not cute at all. Something about it, like his face was weird. He was more, I don't really know how to explain it, not as like chubby and puffy in the cheeks, but more like stretched out. He kind of looked like a diamond too. Also, the colors on his stripes were also like really weird. It was like a different blue, but I just didn't really like the look of Flounder. I don't know. But overall, I thought the movie was amazing. I would watch it over and over again. Um, They already said they didn't pull up an Ariel costume. I wish I had all my old stuff. I was talking about Samara. I wish I had all my old Ariel stuff, or at least like put together an Ariel outfit. Like I could have worn like a purple top and green shorts because I have that, but I didn't think of it. So I told myself whenever the movie comes out on like Disney Plus or any streaming service, I'm gonna binge watch it with people and I'm gonna pull a cute costume together. But I talked about this with Samara. I'm definitely going all out for the Barbie movie, which comes out in July, and I have a Barbie shirt, I have like pink shorts, I have everything. I just need to get like pink shoes, or I don't even need pink shoes, but like more pink stuff. I do have a lot of pink stuff, but we'll see what I can do. But Little Mermaid was phenomenal. I thought Halle was amazing. Part of Your World gave me chills. It was so good. That's one of my favorite songs. I did it for karaoke years ago, and it's one of my favorite songs off of the soundtrack. Um, they also, not to spoil anything, but they added a couple new songs into it. So Prince Eric actually had a song himself, which I have a soft spot for Prince Eric now. At first, I didn't think he was like that attractive, but like I saw more photos of him, and he's got a soft spot for me now. But Prince Eric's vocals, oh my goodness, his song, literally amazing. Didn't give me chills like Part of Your World, but it was really good. Um, I would love to hear like my people or any people that I support or listen to do a cover of that song, because I would be beyond floored if I hear that. It was so beautiful. Um, Movie was really good. It was so colorful. There was, from like a CTM major and from like somebody that does filming and editing, I thought like the editing was really good. Like especially during an under the sea part, they did like 1 second shots of like different sea life, which I thought was really good. And just like the overall like cinematography to it, and like the coloring towards it looked really good. I was very well pleased with the overall movie. It almost made me cry at the end, but I didn't cry. But it was really good. Um, Mario movie, also I saw. Oh, also, I want I talked about this with Samara, I want one of these popcorn buckets. Um, there are, like, Little Mermaid popcorn buckets that you can get at AMC that light up in the dark, and I want one, and I tried to get one because I saw the Mario movie the next day with people or with someone, and I wanted to get one, and I asked the next day at the AMC, and they're like, "We ran out." So hopefully they, like, restock. I really, really want one just for the fact that I was obsessed with Little Mermaid and also glows in the dark. It would be a really cute Halloween bucket. I can imagine, like a 6 or 7-year-old using that as a Halloween bucket for Halloween. It glows in the dark, so why not? But, yeah. Also, I did not know they had Mario bucket themed popcorn buckets. That's I can't talk. Super Mario Bros. Themed popcorn buckets as well. Which Mario movie came out in like April, but I was supposed to see it with friends and it never happened. But I finally got to see it. I'm surprised it was still playing, like a month and almost like 2 months later. But Mario movie was really good. I talked about this with Samara. I don't think I talked about it on the. I don't think I talked about it on the show with Samara or in the recording that was Samara that I did, but there's like some things that I wish that were different with the movie. I grew up list like not me, I grew up playing a lot of Mario Kart and not a lot of like Super Mario Bros. The only franchise I really am familiar with is Mario Kart. I had it on the DS first, and then I had it on the Wii, and then I also have it on my phone, which I haven't played. I used to play, but I downloaded it and I still haven't played it. I gotta get back into that. And also, I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch before, so I'm very familiar with Mario Kart and that whole franchise. Not really, um, haven't really experienced or really played like any Super Mario. I played like Mario Golf once, I think. Not once, several times, but I wish there was more of a Mario Kart element. I think they tried to at least put I mean, the whole franchise spans over, like, 40, 50 years, so I they try to have every element of it, of, Super Mario Bros. And all of, like, the old games and Mario Kart, but I wish there was more of a Mario Kart element to it. The only clip really of a Mario I'm not trying to spoil the movie, but the only, like, good clip of, like, the Mario Kart thing was them driving on a track in Rainbow Road, which I guess is the most famous track. I did do a project on Mario Kart because I love Mario Kart, but that was the only like Mario Kart thing about it. Also, I'm giving spoilers too, so if you don't want to listen, like just like click off. I should have said that beforehand. But I also wish, but the movie came out. Like I am very late to my review of the movie. I also wish that more of the characters. I know there's so many characters in the Mario franchise, in the Mario Kart franchise, but I feel like there's a lot of key characters and just a lot of characters that were missing. Um, I know Mario was in it, Luigi was in it, Bowser was in it, Donkey Kong was in it, Diddy Kong was even in it for a bit. I'm pretty sure Yoshi was in it, Dry Bones was in it. Um, I went out of order, so I completely got Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Peach, Diddy Kong, Dry Bones. Yoshi was in it for like a few seconds, and that was it. And I was talking about this with Samara afterwards. But like Daisy wasn't in it at all, and I feel like Daisy is like a main staple or like a main character to the franchise besides like Mario and Luigi. It mainly focused more on like Mario's love life, but I feel like Daisy is just as important into the story as well. Um, so I wish they would have had Daisy, and they didn't really have out of everything they had the penguins from I know them from I think it's I don't know what the chorus is Sherbert Lands on Mario Kart Wii, but they had them in that, but they didn't have Daisy. And they had, like, a lot of characters missing too. I don't think Koopa Troopa was in it unless I'm stand me correct if I'm wrong, but Koopa Troopa wasn't in it. King Boo wasn't in it, which is literally one of my favorite characters. Whenever I play Mario Kart, I either go as Peach, Dry Bones, or King Boo. They are my top 3 favorites. Um, I know there's so many characters in the Mario franchise, but they didn't have, like, any of the baby characters. Well, they did have Flashback where there was, like, a young Peach, so I guess that was baby Peach, but they didn't have really any of, like, the baby characters. They also didn't really have who else did they not have? There's a lot, like, Pauline they didn't have any. I think they had some of the Fire Bros, actually, the Fire Bro, the Ice Bro, the Water Bro, but they're also I think they're Koopa Troopas. Um, but I feel like there was some Rosalina as well. I think I might have said that already. But just, like, a lot of characters that I grew up with playing well, not playing as, but, like, seeing weren't in there. I wish I don't know. So this was Samara. It kind of just ended how, like, there's not really a cliffhanger or, like, a reason to do a sequel to it, so I don't know. I really hope that they do a Mario Kart movie because that's what I grew up with and I know everything to it. When I was watching the movie, I was making the connections of, like, um all the different places they went to, like Peach's castle. I was like, oh my god, that's Peach Gardens from Mario Kart. And like they went to Bowser's place. I'm like, oh my god, that's Bowser's castle. And all of that. And I'm like, oh, that's Rainbow Road. I know that. I wish there's more of like a Mario Kart aspect to it because I felt like it was more a lot of Super Mario Bros. Like the originals. I would love to see a Mario Kart based themed movie because Mario Kart is what I grew up with. So hopefully, I don't know who is going to come out with that, but if somebody can release a Mario Kart movie that's animated, I would love that. Mario Kart is literally, I still play it to this day. Um, I was pretty good at Mario Kart too growing up. My sister would always beat me at everything. She would always come in first, but I would come in second. But I was pretty good at Mario Kart for the most part, kind of okay at it. I also got like fifth and sixth, but I was pretty good at Mario Kart. I played it on Nintendo Switch and it was so difficult because I wasn't used to the controls. It was almost like playing on the DS and I was pushing I think it was like the A button so hard. I think that's the gas I really don't know. I was pushing the button so hard to make my cart go that like I would have an indentation of the button on my finger. I played it a ton on Switch and I've gotten a lot better. And there's so many courses on Switch that I haven't played. I also played it on played Mario Kart Tour, which I think I said, but I'm okay at it. Mario Kart Tour is completely different from everything, but I wish there was a Mario movie that came out. But I'm really excited for the Barbie movie to come out. Um, so yeah, TV show wise, I am behind on everything. I know they announced that my show Big Brother is not coming until like middle of August, which I'm not, or like beginning of August, which I'm not happy about. Because usually it would start like towards the end of June, but for some reason it's starting in August, which I'm not really happy about because that means that the season is going to go on until September ish, maybe. Yeah, like September ish, maybe October. And I know once the school year starts, I'm going to be so busy that I don't have enough time to do it or to watch my shows. The only problem, like I'm so behind on my shows is because the only way that I can access watching the shows is through the DVR app on my phone that is connected to my DVR on my TV at home, but there's no way to connect it from my laptop or like an app that I can use. I can watch it from my laptop, and I prefer watching it on a bigger screen. Also, my phone screen's cracked, so that doesn't really help. But um, also that as well. So I didn't really watch a couple things. Also, I was really busy every single day. So I got like I am behind on everything. I've been watching The Masked Singer. I already know a lot of the spoilers, but um I watched a couple episodes yesterday, and it's pretty good so far. I feel like they're going bigger than ever with all the people. I haven't guessed anybody so far. I am really bad at guessing people in The Masked Singer. I've only guessed four people correct. I'm pretty sure the people I guessed right were Hunter Hayes, Honey Boo Boo, and her mom June. Jojo Siwa and Wendy Williams are the only people I guessed right. Um, Howie Mandel was on it, and I didn't guess Howie Mandel. Like, I watched so many videos of AGT, and I didn't guess it was Howie Mandel. I was so mad about that because I didn't think Howie Mandel would put on a costume because I know he's a bit of a germaphobe. I didn't think he would do it, but I should have so right. Like, some people, like, I should have known it was them, but I just didn't recognize their voice. Like, like, once I saw that Howie Mandel took off the mask, and I saw that it was Howie Mandel, and then I heard him sing, I was like, oh, that's Howie Mandel because the voice registered in my mind, but before it didn't. I don't know why. It's super weird. So that's where I am on shows. I think Bachelor I haven't watched. I am so far behind. We're getting a new DVR, not a new DVR, a new cable setup. So everything off the TV has to go, and I'm trying to watch everything. I have so many shows. I think I have the Indy 500 still, which I was watching and I didn't get to finish because I had to go watch my movie, The Little Mermaid. So I don't know who won the Indy 500, but it was really interesting, the Indy 500. One day I would like to go to Indianapolis and see it, but like the cars are loud. They're so loud. And me being a person that used to be sensitive to like loud noises, I don't know. I say that when I've literally sat front row at concerts and blasted my ears out. I don't know. I would love to go to the Indy 500. So if anyone wants to go with me, hit me up. Um, but yeah. Also, I totally forgot to mention I had a party this weekend too. I hosted a party, so literally most of my week consisted of cleaning every single day for a party. I had my sister's 19th birthday party and all the fam came over and we did all the birthday stuff. We also played Jackbox. We got a new Jackbox. Let me tell you, I am so good at Mad First City. It's because I watch all my what is it, the Dream SMP and a lot of Twitch streamers play Jackbox. So I'm very familiar with a lot of the games that they played. So my dad's like, what party pack do you want? I was like, get the pack with Mad First City because I want to spit bars. And I'm pretty sure I flamed all of my family members. They also flamed me too. But some of them are really good. But Jackbox, I don't know which one it is. I think it's 4 or 5. I don't know. But we played that for a long time. It was great. It was a good party. My birthday is next. Um, which is weird to me. I have less than a month to be less than a month I'll be 21, which finally I'm excited for. That means I can get into any karaoke bar that I want because I love doing karaoke and I can go into any show that I want. I'm not limited. Like all like my favorite people that I listen to, they mainly play at bars and your girl can't get in. One of the shows I went to, I almost didn't get in until they saw my wristband. They're like, "Oh yeah, you're a fan?" Or my slap bracelet. And they're like, "Oh wait, you're a fan?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Okay, you're good. You can go in." But I once I turned 21, I'm very happy that I have the freedom to pretty much go anywhere. I don't want to go to a casino too, but like I feel like I'm gonna lose all my money if I go to a casino. But I definitely want to go to a casino. I still don't know what I want to do for my 21st birthday with all my friends because I'm pretty sure like most of my friends are gonna be away or on vacation. It sucks. Also, my birthday is also on like 4th of July weekend as well, which I usually don't like as well. Like I'm fine with my birthday being like a Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, but or not even a Thursday, but like having my birthday on like a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, it's usually like 4th of July weekend, that weekend, and usually everyone's gone. And I can't really plan events because everyone's like, oh, I'm going to see fireworks, or oh, I'm staying at so and so's place for 4th of July weekend. So that's one thing I don't like about my birthday falling around that time, but otherwise, yeah, I'll figure something out. I don't even know what I want for my birthday. I literally don't know. I have to start making a list for family members, and I have no idea, like, where to even begin and where to start for that. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about that I can think of that I did. I pretty much cleaned, and then I had a party, and then I saw a bunch of movies this past weekend. I went to Movie Tavern, which I haven't, which it's named something else now. I forget what's. Let me look it up. Movie Tavern. It's called Marcus Theaters now. That's what it's called. I guess they like switched, sold out, or a new company bought it, but it's called Marcus Theaters. But it's still called Movie Tavern. But I haven't been to Movie Tavern in forever. If you don't know Movie Tavern, it's pretty much a movie theater, and they have a whole menu of stuff, and you can order it, and they'll serve it to you. Last time I went to Movie Tavern, I'm pretty sure I was like 15 or 16. I went with my friends. So what was great going to Movie Tavern, I got some great mozzarella sticks, which I finished before the movie started. The previews are so long for movies that I always finish my food beforehand, unless it's popcorn. But I got mozzarella sticks and an icy, which I haven't gotten an icy in forever. The last time I got an icy was championships. Wawa run after championships. I don't know if I talked about this, but I had championships for. I might have. I don't know. I had championships for color guard, and we need the mat, the floor for our home showcase. So we had to wait for every single team to leave the gym, and also awards went on probably like a half hour later than it was. They were on time at first. They were doing like everyone was ahead of schedule, but for some reason awards went over like a half hour past the time it went. And then by the time that we were done, it was like 10:30. And then we had to get Wawa still and had to get lunch for the next day of our comp. So we did a Wawa run at like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night. It was great. And then some guy literally stopped us and was like, "Did you guys just compete?" I'm like, "No, bro." As I'm still wearing my costume, and he's like, "Oh my god, do you guys win?" And I'm literally like, "Do you not see my medal? My gold medal?" Obviously, I competed. Obviously, I like won. So some people, but that was the last time I got an icy, and I got an icy at Movie Tavern. It was great. They didn't have the icy flavors that I like wanted. Usually, they have like Coca-Cola flavored. But for some reason at Movie Tavern they had cherry and blue raspberry, which I was fine with. I usually like to mix all my flavors. And then when I went on Monday, I got popcorn, a huge thing of popcorn, a huge soda. Pretty sure there was candy as well, but I don't think I ate candy. And so yeah. Oh, I also saw my. I literally am forgetting everything I did. I also saw my friends too. One of my friends texted me last minute. It was like, "Hey, my parents are out for the night. Do you guys want to come over and hang out?" And I was like, duh, of course. And so I got to see my main group of high school friends, which most of them I saw recently, but it was really good to just, be together as a group. Not everyone was there, but most of us were there. So it was really good to just like bond and just like catch up on everything, even though I kind of did that already. But we played a bunch of games. I was terrible at almost every single one of them. Pretty sure we played Hot Seat, which I think I was good at. I was really good at. And then we also played Skywars as well, which I dominated in. I think we also played a couple other games too. I don't remember the names of them, but one of them I came in third place for, which I wasn't really good at. I forget. I don't remember the game name. I played it once or twice. I I'm trying. I'm like I should look it up, but I'm like I don't even know where to start to look for it. But it was like a questions game, and you had to guess the person's response. Because we played Hot Seat, and it was kind of like that, but they're really good games. I definitely want to bring more games over at college, um, and more board games to play with like my group of friends. Because I didn't really do that spring semester really. I don't wanna be that person to bring out a giant board game, but, like, I wanna bring games with me. I'm pretty sure I brought Spotted with me, and, like, I never played it. It was NFL Spotted, and I brought it with me for my college group of friends to play with, but we never played it. Um, Also, I need to hang out with them. I texted them. We should hang out, and I should text them back at some point, and, like, ask them, like, "Hey, when do y'all wanna hang out?" Because my birthday is coming up, and, I went to all of their parties and did all their celebrations, so I want to not do anything, not have to plan anything, not have to get gifts for anyone, and just hang out with that group of friends. But I don't know, I have to see what their schedule's like. That's why I also hate having a summer birthday. I love having a summer birthday, don't get me wrong, because I'm off school, off of, whatever. I'm home, it's warm, it's nice, but also no one is ever available. So I either always have to do my party like right when school ends. When I was younger, I would always have to do my party like right when school ends, because that was when everyone was available, or like sometime in July. That's the one thing I hate about my parties is that nobody's ever available to them. And I'm like, I went to all of yours, but you can't go to mine, which always annoys me. But I don't know. I feel like for something I should do something big for my 21st, but I don't know what I want to do. Like, I should be like, "Oh, would you go to, like, a casino or bar?" But, like, some of my friends are under 21 still, so that's the issue. I know a couple of my friends had, like, a separate party for under 21 and over 21, but I'm not that advanced, or I'm not really good at planning stuff or planning events, really. Like, I don't really coordinate stuff, like, I don't really coordinate, like, hanging out or really, like, events ever. I let my other friends do that because 'cause I'm terrible at it. But I don't know what to do. I'll think of something at some point. I haven't had a really big major party since I was, like, 16, because 17 wasn't that special, and 18, there was COVID and coronavirus, 19 wasn't that special, 20 wasn't that special, so 21 is, like, my big one, and I feel like I should go all out, but, like, I I don't know what to do, where to go, what to so, yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Hopefully it was, like, loud enough. I'm, like, looking at my voice recording app, and, like, I can see the green bar going, like, up and down, so hopefully I'm loud enough. I don't know. Um, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I think I have, like, 2 minutes left. It also has, like, a timer thing at the bottom so that I know, which is helpful. But I have, like, about 2 minutes left of my segment. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I don't start classes till another, like, month-ish, so I don't really have anything really, but once that starts, I'll be super busy with that. But, like, at the moment, I'm just chilling at home and hanging out with friends over the summer. Um, so yeah, I don't really have anything else for my part, so I'm just gonna. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, Instagram is so okay. Well, Instagram on my laptop is weird to join on a call. That was really weird.
Mhm.
It like made a different ringtone and everything. It was really weird. So, how's your week been? What did you do all week?
Nothing really. I mean, I'm still in the process of looking for jobs and stuff, but this time I'm like really like, okay, I got to be serious about this, you know. It's
Mhm.
almost June, so.
Mhm. I actually saw The Little Mermaid. I think it was what day was it? Sunday? Fire.
Oh, really? Everyone's been saying it's good.
It's so good. They ran on my popcorn buckets though. They have these wonderful. I don't know if I can find. Let me find a picture of it. They have these wonderful light up, glow in the dark, freaking popcorn buckets, and I wanted one, and I went, and they said that they were sold out. they sold out on Saturday, which I was not a happy camp for.
Yeah,
But
they always sell out of that.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that they have like cool popcorn buckets for the Barbie movie because that's gonna be a huge movie. I know. I was talking
I
about it
know,
with
I
one
want
of
to
my
see it.
friends. I want like a giant like pink one. Like, look at this.
Oh, they're cute.
I want one. But they sold
I feel
out.
like, yeah, they always sell out. My friend and I, back when a month ago, we went to go see the not the Little Mermaid, Mario movie, and she wanted the bucket, the Mario Kart bucket, but
They had a
they sold
Mario.
out. Like they sell out pretty
They had
fast.
a Mario. I literally just went to see the Mario movie as well.
It's good.
But I am expecting for the Barbie movie. I was talking about with one of my friends. Like, I want like a giant pink light up Barbie bucket. I feel like
Yes.
that would be fire. The Little Mermaid needs to restock. I will go back every weekend to check with them and ask if they have them. Apparently,
I
AMC
feel
is
like
the
that.
only one that's selling them.
Yeah.
But I want one. It's so cute.
It is like it's a nice collectible.
I was gonna pull up in Little Mermaid gear, but all of my childhood Little Mermaid stuff were completely gone. So I didn't have like
Yeah.
anything. I was like, oh, this movie came out when I was like 8, I would have been set.
Yeah.
Because I had Little Mermaid everything. I had like Little Mermaid pajamas, Little Mermaid like blankets, pillows, jewelry, everything.
It's cute.
But I thought it
I
was.
can't wait for the Barbie movie.
I know,
That
I'm
that
excited.
I'm truly excited for. I need to see it. It is a necessity.
I need to see the Barbie movie as well. Speaking of the Barbie movie, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's true or not, but it's rumored that Billie Eilish is going to be somewhere in the soundtrack.
Oh wait, I have the soundtrack listing. Hold on. Hold on. I posted it on my story
Yeah,
because
that's
I
where
was losing
I
it.
got that from yours, and it didn't say Billie Eilish, but I'm reading a bunch of articles, and it's rumored that Billie Eilish may be on it now.
Okay, so it's Ava Max, Charlie
Love.
XCX, Dominic Fike, Dua Lipa, 50/50, Gail, Haim, Ice Spice, Carol G, Lizzo. I mean, it could be likely because they did say in the post more Barbies to be announced. So
I don't know, but apparently I heard that Billie Eilish was supposed to, rumored to be on it. I don't know if it's true. I just want the Barbie movie to come out. That's like the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Because literally everybody I love is on the soundtrack.
Should I go all out with a Barbie fit? I have a Barbie shirt, but should I be one of those people that I need to get I do have pink shorts. I don't have pink shoes though.
See, I want to go too. And I want to wear something pink. But I need someone to go to because my mom doesn't get it. She doesn't get the power that Barbie is.
I need to pull up in an all Barbie fit. I have a Barbie shirt. I don't think my pink shorts are gonna match my pink top, but I need to find shorts that match with it. I need to have pink shoes, pink everything.
You know what you could do?
I need to pull up with a pink
instead of
Barbie
wearing
car.
pink. Instead of wearing pink, you could also just look up a Barbie, like a famous Barbie doll line, and dress up as that Barbie. Because Barbie has been pretty much everything. You could probably find an outfit that Barbie has worn at one point and wear that.
Barbie Dago was everything. I feel like I should pull up in a pink car, but I don't know where I'm gonna get a pink car. Or I don't know. I feel like people are gonna go all out for it, but I'm excited for the movie.
Me too.
Okay, what else do I have? Oh, okay, so apparently there's the Netflix password crackdown. They're starting to crack down on people that share accounts. Which I share an account with my family, which I'm kind of mad about because now we might be losing Netflix. Apparently,
I think you might be fine. Because, as long as you're a part of the same household, based on what Netflix says,
we're not.
You should be fine.
We're not, though. We're not. We share with my uncle in Florida.
I thought it was just
nope.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So apparently, I don't know. They're going to be kicking people off of Netflix who are using someone else's account for more than 30 days at a time at a different location. And
That's so stupid.
also they're also charging $70.99 per person to have access to, like, if you want to share your password with someone, and everyone's like, all right, I'm getting rid of Netflix, I'm going to Disney Plus or whatever
HBO Max.
yeah, whatever streaming service. To me, I think that's it's terrible.
Netflix is shooting themselves in the foot. It's already bad. Like, a lot of people have been saying that Netflix has been dying slowly and they've been like losing money because all these other streaming services exist now. Why would Netflix choose to do this? Do they really think that they're going to get more people to actually buy and use Netflix because now they have the crackdown on passwords? Most people who were using Netflix weren't using like an account. Like, it. Ugh.
To me, it's just dumb. I'm pretty sure we got a message on our TV about like something for sharing accounts, but I don't know. I haven't been on Netflix. I haven't watched anything on Netflix. But to me, I feel like it's dumb why you're gonna charge more and kick people off that like share an account.
Yeah, because also, like, after Stranger Things ends, really everyone is gonna probably drop Netflix because there's not that many shows on Netflix to stay and watch enough to deal with all of Netflix's like dumb policies and like stupid changes of X, Y, and Z. So
I don't know what the deal is, but I am not very happy about Netflix. Oh, okay. I saw The Weeknd trending a bunch. Apparently The Weeknd is going to change his name. He's gonna drop The Weeknd and go by his like actual name on his next album. And also, I did not know this, but he's directing, I think it's a HBO show coming out. I think it's called The Idol.
yeah, I think he's an executive producer.
He's also in
and
it.
then Sam Levinson from Euphoria is directing it. But I've been hearing mixed reviews
I was just
about
about to
it
talk it.
because
I looked it up and I saw a bunch of mixed reviews. Also, Troye Sivan's in it, which I did not know.
Also, Jennie from Blackpink is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting show because if it's anything like Euphoria, then I don't know what to say because Euphoria is a mixed show that people like, but The Idol, I don't know. A lot of people have already been speaking out against it before it even came out.
I don't know. Apparently, it got, I think, 10% Rotten Tomatoes at the film festival when it was like initially shown.
Ooh.
I don't know. A lot of people are saying that it's too like graphic and like sexual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so graphic that like I don't know if this is a rumor, but like people were saying like there were things that the actresses on set or there were things that had to be cut because it was just too much and too graphic and like just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see The Weeknd doing stuff. I'm sorry. I don't need to see The Weeknd doing stuff.
I don't either.
But apparently I think it comes out like next week. I don't know when. A few days? I don't really know.
I think it comes out I thought it was coming out in July.
Never mind. It comes out in July. I don't remember. I looked it up and then I completely forgot when it comes out. But I don't know if it's even going to make its premiere based off all of the backlash that it's receiving at the moment.
I know.
I don't know. What else? DoorDash is now facing a lawsuit after, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently they're charging an extra $1 to $2 on people's deliveries that have an Android or an iPhone. Apparently people who have an iPhone are getting charged an extra $2 on their delivery compared to Android users.
Oh no. It's a good thing I have an Android.
I know. I'm like, oh, I'm mad now because I haven't used DoorDash, but like I used to have an Android and now I have my iPhone. I'm like, oh, that makes me annoyed. I don't know. They said it's like something about how like iPhone users are more expensive and have more money, but like
no.
I don't think that's the thing, and also I don't see the reason why, but I watched several videos on like TikTok and videos of it of like someone ordering the same meal at the same location on Android and then same meal, same location on iPhone, and they end up being like $2 more or $1 more.
That's crazy. And that's like the first thing you ever heard of where an Android user is actually benefits an Android user more than an iPhone user. Because I feel like as someone who has a Samsung phone,
Yeah.
literally everything caters towards iPhone. So it's weird that like now it's like if you have an Android, you actually pay less. That's weird.
I don't know. I don't know what DoorDash is planning to do on it. I just saw a bunch of videos on it, and I'm like, that's uncalled for. I've never used DoorDash. But
I use it normally when I'm in my dorm, and I use it very rarely because it's expensive to order DoorDash in the city in general. But yeah, it's not bad. But I don't like to use it when I'm at home.
interesting. Okay. What else? Oh, okay. Ticketmaster apparently is doing the same thing where it's being complicated with apparently I think it's Niall Horan's UK and Ireland shows. I know a lot of people were struggling to get Taylor Swift tickets, but like 4 people that I know went to the show in Philly after talking about how they struggled to get tickets. But apparently it's the same thing with Niall's tickets. A lot of people are getting stuck in the queue for hours, and a lot of people are petitioning to get rid of Ticketmaster.
As they should, because Ticketmaster plays a lot of games with people, and they don't, because they're literally the only place to get tickets.
Yeah, I know.
Like they have no competition, so they can literally make your experience terrible, and you have like no choice because they don't have another competitor.
Someone needs to start making another company that can sell tickets and compete with them.
Yeah, and the worst thing is like because the reason why like there are other ticket places technically, but like you're less likely to find the artist you want to find. Like you would have to be like an indie artist, then you could probably use another place. But like all the big acts use Ticketmaster because that's Ticketmaster like works with certain venues. Like if you go to like the Staples Center, you can't use another ticket place with the Staples Center. Like it's crazy.
I don't know. Crazy. I haven't used Ticketmaster myself. I think all the concerts I've gone to, I think my parents have like gone through Ticketmaster because all the concerts I've gone through, I feel like I haven't gone to like a good concert that like I had to get tickets for in probably like a good like 5 years. I think the last like giant concert I went to was to see Fall Out Boy, I think in like 2018 or 2019.
Okay. And it was probably cheaper because it was pre-pandemic, so like the experience was probably a little bit better.
But I did not know that. I saw like videos of it, but I did not know that Ticketmaster had a whole process. Like you have to like go in the queue and then you have to like wait in line, which I did not know was a thing.
Me neither. I don't go to concerts.
I haven't gone to concerts in forever, or I go to concerts that I can get in for free.
See, my thing with concerts is that they're expensive, and I haven't yet found a group or a star that I would drop a lot of money on to go.
Yeah.
Also, there's been a lot of issues with concerts nowadays, like since like post-pandemic, where like a lot of people have either been like rushing stages, been like really like violent or aggressive if they're like in the pit or somewhere where it's like general admission, or it's so loud that you have to wear like earplugs. I don't like that.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen all my favorite people in concert. Like my parents were talking to me about seeing Ed Sheeran, but like I'm not that big of an Ed Sheeran fan. Like I know his music and I know like a few of his songs, but like that's not somebody I would be like screaming to go over to see. Like
yeah.
I've seen Justin, I've seen Sean, I've seen One Direction, I've seen all of my favorite people really. There's not really, unless there's a new artist that comes out that I'm like obsessed with, but like otherwise, like I've seen all my favorite people in concert, unless I want to go to like a Harry or Niall concert, but I don't know.
For me, I just recently, like back in September, but still up until now, I got into K-pop. And I would love to go to like a concert like that. Like some of my favorite groups are touring right now. And I didn't get tickets for it because I couldn't afford it, but I so desperately wanted to go. But like, there's no like, a lot of people don't come to Philly. A lot
Really?
of people go to New York, and like the closest, well, like, super big acts, they always go to New York or in like Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't go to like Philly because like the venues are sometimes here are super small.
Or they go to Hershey most of the time as
Hershey,
well,
yeah.
which is kind of far. I went to see, I think, Fall Out Boy in Hershey, and I think Show of the Summer back in 2015. I saw a lot of people at Show of the Summer. I saw Sabrina Carpenter, Daya, Shawn Mendes, Jack and Jack, and I think a couple other people. But there's no one really like nowadays that I would be like, oh, I will spend like $150 to see them in concert. Like I've seen all of the people that I want to see in concert, unless Austin Mahone pops off and releases music and goes on tour. But like he's been slacking recently.
Yeah.
He has been slacking recently. Oh, speaking of, my friend sent me a TikTok where they're like talking about how like a lot of like the clothing trends are based off of like past clothing trends. So like the like 2010s were based off of fashion from like the 1990s and
Yeah. Or
whatnot,
80s,
or
yeah.
80s. A lot of people are saying that the 2020s and the 2030s, not the 2020s, the 2030s is going to be based off of 2010 fashion, and I'm like, I cannot go back
Yeah.
to 2010
Because
fashion.
Yeah, because Diana, I've been saying for the past few years now that like I would hate if Y2K fashion came back, and it has. And now before it was like cute like 90s, 2000s. Now it's full on 2000s with people wearing low-rise jeans and like ugly shirts and ugly pants and ugly shoes, and I'm tired. I want to go back to like cute 90s ish inspired clothing. I'd rather have 2010s fashion than Y2K at this point.
I don't know, 2010 fashion. I was looking at some of my clothes, and like 2010 was like the Justice, Justin Bieber, One Direction era where every girl had clothing from Justice, but Justice doesn't exist, so I don't know what people are gonna wear.
They're gonna wear the stuff that from the thrift stores.
But
All the
like
Justice clothes are now in thrift stores now.
all of my 2010 stuff was literally like One Direction, Justice, Claire's, One Direction stuff, Austin Mahone stuff, and I would hate to go back to that phase again.
Well, I feel like we've kind of aged out of it because most of the people who wear like clothing trends from like 20 years ago are people who weren't alive at the time. Like all of us who were born in the 2000s, we didn't wear the clothes that a lot of us are wearing now that are
Mm-hmm.
2000s inspired because we were kids or we were like small then.
Mm-hmm.
So we're wearing the adult clothes that adults wore 20 years ago now. I feel like the kids now who are like iPad babies in like 15 to 20 years from now, they're going to wear the clothes that we wore when they were our age.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you and I are probably not going to be in the age demographic that's going to wear 2010s clothes again.
2010s was such. I'm like, I looked at photos. I had like pattern leggings for days that didn't match whatsoever. I also
Uh
had
huh.
like a bunch
Yep.
of like rainbow skirts over leggings that also never matched my shirts. And I'm like, I cannot imagine people going back to that fashion because I look back on it and I'm like, what made me ever think? And I also had like so many different colored boots. I had like purple ones, I had blue ones, I had black ones, I had brown ones. I think they were all from like Justice or like they were UGG brand. And I can't see myself or see other people going with that fashion trend. I mean, I know we were young at that point, but I just can't go back to that trend.
I can't go back to it, but I would rather have like the kids now wearing the clothes that we wore when we were kids because the clothing that kids wear nowadays
Yeah,
is a
it's
little too inappropriate. At least we were wearing was like cringy, but like it was age appropriate.
I see like 11-year-olds in crop tops and I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't wear a crop top till probably like age 14 or 15.
Yeah, and also all the crop tops that were at Justice had like a shirt underneath it that
Yep.
was longer.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want Justice was so good. It was such a good store. It exists now, but it's like online and they sell like very few things.
Oh god. Yeah, they Walmart bought out some Justice stuff. So if you go to Walmart, they have Justice stuff in the girls department.
Like old Justice stuff or like new Justice stuff?
new-ish Justice stuff, but it's still like Justice. Like it will say like the brand name Justice in there, and they have sometimes the accessories in the jewelry section. Like they have the bracelets, and they also have Claire stuff at Walmart too.
I need to go through my house and find all my Justice stuff because I still have a lot of stuff. There's a duffel bag that I still use to this day from Justice because it's my only good duffel bag I have. And I have a lot of jewelry from Justice still, but not really like a lot of clothes. But I literally Justice everything. What else do I? Oh, also speaking of clothing stores, Target is like down in sales and facing backlash after they put an LGBTQ plus kids clothing area in the front in the South, and a lot of protesters knocked it down and didn't agree with it. So then they moved it to the back, and now they completely removed it. And a lot of people are like, why did Target decide to make a clothing line for that? I don't know.
Yeah, I heard about this, and like mostly what Target says is that the reason why they removed the Pride stuff is because people were coming into stores, and they weren't like peacefully protesting, but people were coming into stores and harassing the workers and
Mm-hmm.
like screaming at the workers. And I understand to a certain extent, like you don't want like somebody to be like violent in a grocery store, because like none of us want that.
Mm-hmm.
um and I understand that, but like also it's like it's kind of caving into what people want, because there's also no reason to not want Pride merch. Like if you don't like the Pride merch stuff, then just
Mm-hmm.
don't buy it and walk past it, because it's not for you. But I
Mm-hmm.
think what Target's doing is kind of it kind of makes me want to shake my head at them, because I'm just like, I don't like that those people have a say in what gets to be put at Target because they scream the loudest.
Yeah. To me, it doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. I didn't even know that Target had a Pride line until I saw that. Target
Mm-hmm.
always has
They,
lines. Isn't like Target partnered with
mm-hmm.
like JoJo Siwa?
No, I think that's Claire's, right?
I don't know. I see JoJo Siwa stuff at Target before. I think she's also sponsored by Claire's as well, but I know she used to be sponsored by Target. I think.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Target clothes are cute though. Like half of my clothes are from Target.
Yeah, they stepped up their game with cute clothes, because I know for a long time, at least back when I was like 14 or something, they had really ugly clothes. But now their juniors department is pretty good. Like they have really nice like cute stuff.
I know their junior department is good. I get a lot of like my like crop tops there and like my swimsuits from Target. They have so many swimsuits at Target and they're good fitting too.
Yeah.
I mainly just get a bunch of shirts from Target, but like a lot of my shirts are from Target.
Yeah.
Target actually stepped up for once because
Same.
I do remember when I was younger, when I was like 14 or 15, I hated going to the junior section because I'm like, there's nothing cute, and I would complain about it, and like nothing I liked was there. But like now they stepped up their
Yeah.
game. I feel
It's
like
really cute now.
they have a bunch of cute stuff, which I'm happy about. Okay, what else? I didn't even know, but Rachel Ray ended her cooking show.
Oh wow. That's been on for like 20 years.
I loved Rachel Ray. I'm pretty sure I would watch it whenever I go to my grandma's house. It would be on in the morning, and I would watch it all the time.
Mhm.
But apparently, she ended the show because it was just losing a lot of views and it was just going downhill. But I loved Rachel Ray. I would watch it
Mhm.
almost every day.
It's a shame. I feel like the show really went downhill because of the pandemic. Cause like I've noticed, like I would watch her show in passing while my mom would be watching TV,
Mm-hmm.
and like even though like it like her show won, like even if it was like most shows went back to having like audiences and being in studios by like 2021, she was still at home.
Oh.
She was still like doing everything at home. So it kind of felt like it took a while for her show to get back to normal, and like people just kind of tuned out.
I know. I feel like a lot of like talk show hosts and like cooking show hosts are just flopping.
Hmm.
And a lot of them are just like going and ending.
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. But I grew up watching Rachel Ray, and I didn't even know that her
Yeah.
last show was literally last week. No one told me.
Also, no one announced it. You would think a show that's been on for 20 years would have this like big, this is our final show, everybody. Like Ellen had that.
Yeah, Ellen had that.
Mm-hmm.
They're knocking out too many females. Ellen's gone. Wendy Williams is gone. Rachel Ray's now gone.
And but also James Corden left a while ago. Like I think a few weeks ago, his show ended.
I love James Corden. Literally everyone's show is dying.
Yeah, Trevor Noah left the Daily Show.
Like the only good thing we have less is like Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, and also like I don't mind Jimmy Kimmel. I watched him a lot more when like I was in quarantine, but I don't know, it's not the same. And Jimmy Fallon is not the same either. It's not the same. It's not the same vibe.
I used to watch clips of it. I would just watch clips of it. I never really watched the whole thing either.
Oh yeah. I only watch clips of like when I see someone I know who's on it, and I want
That's the only reason I watch it, just for that. Otherwise, I don't really care. But I do like, what was it, the Jimmy Kimmel segment of I told my kids I ate all their Halloween candy, or giving my kids a terrible gift for Christmas. Those are like the best compilations or videos that I watch. They're hilarious. But otherwise, I don't really watch Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon that much.
Yeah.
I don't know what the dealio is. Okay. What else do I have? Apparently, Ice Spice is teaming up with Taylor Swift for a Karma remix. I didn't even know who Ice Spice was until like maybe like last week. Did she just like pop up?
The girl who's on the Boy's a Liar.
Yeah.
Song.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just like popped up out of nowhere. I'm seeing a bunch of memes of her, a bunch of videos of her, and I didn't process until like last week that was Ice Spice. Like, where did she was she like a previous like social media star? Where did she like start?
That's interesting. I don't know much about her. I think she really
TikTok, and then that was it.
She just like blew up with she blew up with her own music, but also like I think what really blew her up was like the Boy's a Liar song with Pink Panthers, and then doing some stuff with Nicki Minaj, I think.
I don't know. I feel like she blew up from TikTok, because that song was all over on TikTok, that Boy's a Liar. That's how I know. Every song on the radio I listen to now, I'm like, oh my god, I know that song from TikTok. Like, that is what our world has come to, where every song on the radio is viral from TikTok.
Unfortunately, yes.
Which I'm kind of not really a fan of, because there's other music that's out there, but like now all of a sudden, if you want your song to be good, it's got to be like good on TikTok.
Yeah, and sometimes the songs that are good from TikTok are not even on the radio. It's just the same replayed stuff. It's not even the good stuff.
I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Why all of a sudden songs from TikTok are now radio hits like that.
Yeah, and I've also noticed that like a lot of the radio hosts are trying way too hard to sound like they know like these artists, when like in all reality they're like, yeah, hey guys, we're gonna play this song straight from TikTok. It's like like I feel like the radio hosts are trying way too hard, because I feel like even like the hosts themselves, they don't really get it.
They're not up to date with TikTok, are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, cool. We have like a minute left. Cool. We hope you enjoyed listening to our show. You can check us out on our website, which is djsuarez63002.wixsite.com/wheretalkshow. You can also check us out on our Instagrams as well. My Instagram is Diana630. You can plug your Instagram
at Citizen Samara.
And we hope that you enjoy listening to our show, and we will see you back next week. Bye.
Bye.